Forsaken, abandoned to the dark, what choice but to follow the flame?
Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 10 of our Drazhoath the Ashen Immortal Empires campaign. In this episode, we are going to start things off where we left off, taking down Emmerich. I think he's got a couple settlements back in here that he has claimed all the way up to Crooked Fang Fort, so he has been doing quite well for himself in his war against Clan Moors. We're going to have to be very careful. We have the last defenders coming out from the south as well to face us, so we've got lots of enemies ahead, lots of new labor to be claimed. Before we get into any of the actual conquering, we're going to come on up north and actually go ahead and upgrade the Brookback Mountain Tower up to its next tier. That way we can get that iron production going. All those extra armaments. We have thrown our sorcerer into Ramrun Dash's army, and he's just going to keep waddling around and seeing if any Cathay caravans come on through. We'll have to keep saving gold over here in the Black Fortress. Thinking we could go ahead and rush construction here on the drill so we get even more armaments and raw materials cooking along. Like it. Summon some more, or send some more sacrifices on back too. Or we could increase our production. Let's go ahead and instantly increase our production in the area. 1,700 raw materials being made. Oh, that's going to drop us below... No, it's not. We're perfectly fine. Just barely. We have several fights coming on up. Sweet business. We have a little bit more raw materials, and I'm happy to go ahead and increase the tribute collectors here at Fortress of Vorag. Grab Kevin. We're going to need all hands on deck for this fight. Fights ahead. We may jump into a raiding stance with you as well. Steal as much as we can. A little bit gold and a little bit more labor. All right. Lastly, we're going to jump into our military convoys, grab our war machinist here, who is ready to get going. Castable. We'll add you on in, and we'll send you out for... I think we'll send you out for some more labor. We have plenty of raw materials coming on in. You really don't get very much for how much you send out. 519 for 1,100. Not worth. We want labor. Anyone willing to give me labor for gold? They are over here at the Haunted Forest. That it? Man. Alright. Well, back to the Haunted Forest you go, then. We need the labor. Brew pig barter. Dispatch. Short convoy heads on out. Move you closer to the enemy if we can there. Perfect. We'll go ahead and keep Gordas in the army just for now. We'll skip on through all the rest of these buildings that need upgrading, and then we'll go ahead and end the turn. Hello, Astrogoth. I didn't look like he's challenging my power at all. He wants military access. Can we grab anything else at? Ooh, yes. Trade. Are you out of gold? We'll do trade next turn, then. That will have to do. He's up there fighting this arena. It is chilly up there in the frozen north. Skarsnik is not trusting of our army. He's got a pretty nasty force there. Lots of trolls, fast movers, and some artillery. All right, Skarsnik, we see you. We also see Sumpit. We'll surround Sumpit. Oh, Amon, you coward.
Ridiculous.
Oh, I agree. Why are you hiding? We want as much experience as we can get, so Kevin, get on over here. Reinforce.
Stroll, hurry!
Stroll, hurry.
Drazhoath.
Indeed. Hurry as fast as you can. 5 men. I don't trust it. They like to slay my lads randomly. Be nice. Lost 87 still. You know that wouldn't have happened. We would have lost none. We will go ahead and occupy you. Do we have anything else claimed here? Let's go for another outpost. Perfectly good spot. We'll give you some skills. Killing fire sounds great. No more skills, it appears. Alright, well, Sunk Pit, we'll go ahead and throw in the Money Pit right away. I'm not going to spend any more gold on this settlement for now, though. You also are not getting any gold at the moment. I'd like to get in the walls of the Bone Gulch, probably just because the Skaven down here is always dangerous. Redirected River, it gives us a lot more income and armaments output. The only issue, of course, being that Arnell's tomb is here. Don't want to recruit any more soldiers for you just yet. Our income's not quite positive enough for that one. Let's send some more lads back to Zarnagrund in the Wolflands. Everywhere else, we kind of need the extra labor. We can get the tower upgraded. Gunsmithy as well. I think we'll go for some gold painters for the extra income. Sure. Weapons workshop as well, which allows us to not upgrade the tower, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I think we want income right now. Income is a king. Over here at Crookback Mountain. Don't want to rush it for 450. That's a lot of labor. Let's just go ahead and send some more lads back to Zarnagrund. Back to Zarnagrund with you. Working quickly towards the next tower slot. Yes, sir. Let's grab this altar of fire right away so we get some Cathay. Definitely need the Cathay in. Real sad we lost them so early on. Let's get some more raw materials, or maybe... Are there any of the other factories that we still have that have spaces for a gold panner? Looks like the answer to that one is a hefty no. At the moment, at least it is. Okay. Save a little bit of gold. We can claim one of the lesser seats. I don't feel any desire to do that. We are instead going to take a look at our lord who hasn't been moved. Come on, convoys. Y'all were flowing a second ago. Quit hiding. Unless Cathay is just doing really poorly up here, so they don't have the gold for it anymore. That would be unfortunate.
Kubu ekus klinka watok. Nemis of Cinderbrush.
Hello, Queek. Say your words, fool. Yeah, use your words, Skaven. He wants military access. That seems like a really bad idea, but at least you can probably use it to fight back against Krotgar. So we'll take it. Well, there is really nothing the Skaven has. Excuse me. Disciples of HASHUT have stolen one of my seats. Which one? Ah, the Prophet. Alright, you jackalope. Why not work together towards the greater good? Too greedy? So it makes sense. Let's go ahead and put in the car room over here. Get even more trade tariffs, and then let's see about trading with this goon that keeps trying to seat us.
Quick.
Trade with Queek too. Let's go for the disciples first. Take all your gold. And then I'm happy to trade with Queek as well. I'm not going to get in a defensive alliance with you. How are you doing? You're doing really poorly. How many settlements are you down to?
Artisan of pain.
Queek, where'd you go? Down to 2. Doing really poor. Alright then, well let's make sure we finish off Emmerich pretty quickly here then. Landmoors should start taking some land back. Probably Spite Peak here, which I don't really like. Love to see what the timber camp actually does for us. So let's get Drazhoath moving. We can have you attack Arnorel here. We'll let Gordez jump back into Kevin's army, though.
I want boys here.
Fair enough. Gonna flee. Yeah. If Emmerich ran away, there's no way that army was going to stay and fight. They moved all the way into Valaya's Sorrow, did they? Eric 8 Peaks is owned by Crooked Moon. And here come the lizards. Right on time. I don't mind a battle against all of our forces at all. Kevin, let's go ahead and make sure you are able to reinforce where we need it. It looks like the ogres are actually holding out quite well against the Caravan of Blue Roses for now. And Blue Roses doesn't like Greases either, so that's actually keeping them pretty well contained. Love to see it. 2 turns for the Cathay Fireborn to come on in, and we are losing our labor for this area. Do some raiding in enemy territory. Oh, take it back. Let's just kind of shuffle some lads around. We got plenty of labor. Let's take some excess out of the Plane of Bones here. And then just shove them on in over... Well, actually, let's not take them from the Plane of Bones. Add that back. Take them away from the Wolflands. And then into the Howling Wastes. There we go. No issues with labor. Sweet. Okay, Kevin, let's bring you forward. We jump over in the Underway. Could indeed. Let's not. Let's go ahead and give it a march. Get into Drazhoath's zone of defense. Make sure we actually can. There we go. Getting caught out would be a bad one. If Scarsnake decides to join or jump in on this war and attack Sump Pit, we can easily turn around and deal with him. Got lots of enemies coming on in, but that's not a problem. More things to bonk with our hammer. Our Korgoth, we're going to go ahead and take you up to a tier 4 settlement. And then also upgrade the gold panners for even more income. 500 instead of 300. Going to cost 225 raw materials. We got plenty coming on in. Plenty. Move you up here. Got 1,000 gold. That's just enough for another Demon Smith Sorcerer. And we are going to grab... Which was the one that gave us extra post-battle? Vainglorious? No, it was one of metal, wasn't it? Yeah. Metal's not my favorite, but more post-battle loot is. Welcome, Belagurn. Gurn Hackheart. Right, take our diplomacy, then we'll probably give it another turn. No, Clan Wars is not getting a defensive alliance. Not until you've got a little bit more gold. Go ahead and send some lads back to Zarnagrund. The Desolation is where we're about to put in the... This is about to where we're about to put in the camp, right? Yes, we're about to need marble up here, so the Desolation, we need all of the extra labor. We're good on sending anyone back for now. Can't shuffle around things too much. Skip on through, and then we'll go ahead and end the turn. Well, it looks like the rats actually stacked Spike Peak for us, if we wish to go in and claim that. Western Province is confederated up with the Burning Wind Nomads. If we do this, it'll most likely draw Krokgar over into a confrontation. He doesn't have anything too elite here. He's got a couple Blessed Saurus, which are obviously pretty deadly. Weak is also a pretty nice lad to have around. Alright, draw some hints. Let's come on over and claim Spite Peak. Or we do that with Kevin instead. Like he's the one that's inside the walls, nice and safe. We'll occupy this as... We already own any of these. Sump Pit doesn't count as one of them, so we'll go for a factory since they have a little bit better defenses. Evidence Rift. A microscopic fissure has opened between the material world and the realm of chaos. Extra winds of magic. Doesn't help Krokgar at all. Then we'll bring Drazhoath on over. Then we'll do a little bit of some sneaky business. Lots of 8. The sneakiest Magma Bowl around. Perfect. You attack. Does everyone join in? Yes. Good to see. Still no convoys. It looks like Cathay is having a really hard time. We'll bring Belagurn on over to join up with Drazhoath. Pull up our province tab here. Make it a little bit easier to kind of see what's going on. I don't really want to spend the armaments on other things. We do have to get up to this building regardless, so not a lot of options there. Let's go for the armament assembly lines. We have plenty of armaments coming on in. And you know what? We may go for the Grand Manufactory here. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Gates of Zar, we can get up to the next tier as well. Let's get that production plant going. Once our factories are all maximized, we have a pretty easy chance of getting our economy back on track here. Love to upgrade the Bone Gulch so we could get in the landmark building here, although this one's not as useful as the one over here in Bitter Bay. This one gives us more movement range for all of our armies, so let's go for Bitter Bay. Let's keep it defended. A little bit more of our raw materials there. Then at the Ash Mountains as well, we'll take this guy up to tier 2. Getting the rest of our gold more or less. We can handle it. You know what? No. We need the gold over at Spike Peak here. For the repair and then the towers. And then we'll spend some labor to get that finished up. So let's go into our tab here. Eastern Badlands is where we're at. Correct. That's the new one. Yes. Grab some of the workload from Lane of Bones. We'll send it on over to the Eastern Badlands. So here as well. Eastern Badlands, and then we'll accept a bit of gold. And we should be able to finish up the building there. Awesome. We didn't need both. We could probably send them back, but that'll cost us more gold. We'll wait. Give everyone where they're at for now. Awesome. We are next in line for the next conclave seat. Put in some walls over at the Bone Gulch, keep it safe. That's probably all we got for the turn. Rom Run Dash, let's keep you wiggling around. There will be a convoy eventually. The second we leave is when they show up, though. So here, what if we try something? There's not an army there, not even a little bit. You see nothing. A bygone era. Deep within one of our mines, a prized relic has been uncovered. Something from the time when our ancestors first migrated to these lands, before we rightfully pledged allegiance to the Father of Darkness. Such an object is clearly of great import. What should we do with it? We should profane it, which would give us the Standard of Zar, or sacrifice it, which would give us leadership and conclave influence. Ooh. Standard of Zar is pretty good. So is weapon strength. I really like the extra conclave influence, though. We'll sacrifice the extra damage for the ability to confederate our fellow Dawizar faster. Our ambush was foiled. Fair enough. I'm sure it was because of the astromancy stance here. Are they close enough where we have to fight all 3 of these armies? Oh, they are. And the Dringo Raka's group of elves is not all that scary. Hrothgar here is. That is a lot of pterodons. Not a lot of range, though. I think we could probably handle that force. Especially with Gordas coming in as a reinforcer. Yeah, let's bring Drazhoath on over. We'll fight all these guys at the same time. Gets ambushed by Emmerich. I should have moved the other one up first. Alright, he made it on in. Can we all jump into this fight as one? One huge brawl. See if we can grab any extra army abilities for this fight. I think indeed we can. Does this count as our own territory? No, it's Dringo Raka's. Okay, well in that case, we want... Oh, they're unseating each other finally. Ha. Love to see it. Yes, fight, peasants. All we claim all the seats. Everything we need. Bones of the Maw is on the Castellan. Now we're good to go for this fight. What's on up with this Overseer convoy? You need some skills? I got you. Go for better scales. Alright, Drazhoath. Go ahead and kick these lizards in the face. Battle deployment, it would be a close victory. Medium casualties, we would lose no one. Auto-resolve, being very kind. Go ahead and grab some extra leadership on any of the hobgoblins, I think. Pretty much any of the hobgoblins. These guys are all gold chevrons, so happy to see it. Alright then, take a look at the map. Got some nice choke points to funnel them through. I think this is going to be a quite fun battle here. Alright, let's get to destroying them. Looks like we're in Utah for a rowdy day. Let's start deployment, and they've gone very, very wide, so we can't really take maximum advantage of the choke point there. I mean, we could if they decide to come straight at us, which I highly doubt. Let's have the Shootstark Ravagers on this side. See, decided I didn't like my previous formation at all. Go ahead and have all of the shotguns on the same group. I changed my mind immediately. We'll have the Granite Guard with the laser guns here. Hillside. Czar Warriors. Hit with the spear. Just like so. Akazaz, get them into position. Thank you, lads. Push you forward. They don't have any missiles themselves, so we can be a lot more aggressive with our missile troops this time. I mean, they have the these guys here, but that doesn't count. They are going to try to fly out in overhead and drop bombs more than use those missiles. Mortals, I think I want you, in the center. You have lots of Saurus to chop through. Explosives up front. Right. Put the cannon with the archers. Back just far enough you can fire, but not close enough that the Pterodon Riders want to jump on you. So we'll have the Iron Demon off on the flank. Then the Skullcracker keeping it safe. Drazhoath in the center. And I think we also want to wait for our reinforcements to show up, which is something I normally don't say, but let's start this battle up. Wait for reinforcements by taking a commanding position. And then you can just fly over the top and harass whoever you want. No one's going to stop you. You start blowing up skinks. There we go. I was like, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and... There we go. Not a bad cast. I'm going to throw just a single one of these in. All the skinks have now been located. They are spread out far enough that the Flames of Asgore is not going to be super useful. We're going to wait for them to actually start advancing. Take more of a side position here. Put those guys forward. I don't mind using the guns as I just don't know how much damage we're going to get on these skinks. Let's just find out for science. Although there's some Saurus moving this way. Get damage on several units at the same time. Like so. Awesome, sizable damage. That's pretty chunky. I don't trust charging in on these Pterodons. I don't mind using up some of their ammo, though. Let's go ahead and throw some Bale Taurus shots into these guys. Pretty much eliminated that one group. Let's go for these Saurus Warriors instead. Really solid damage there. We've probably drawn them forward. Here comes Krokgar. That's going to be a problem. Activate the Graven Scepter. Disciples moving on out to the side. Awesome. They're definitely going to try to flank really hard with all those Pterodons. I understand it. Here comes our reinforcements, though. Sorcerer Prophet come take the position. Hobgoblin. Cutthroats. Fall in alongside. Orc Laborers just go run up front. Just go cause a ruckus in the front line there. Other archers, let's get on in. Horse archers, come on this way. And you up front. Ogre bulls, let's go ahead and head in this direction. How about against Krokgar? Ash Storm. Get over there now. Was he bogged down by all the pterodons? Alright, they're actually going to try to get in his way now. An interesting strategy. Alright, he should be free. Let's go ahead and drop in the extra damage for all these guys here. Gore does. Let's go ahead and find someone useful to punch. Let those arrows fly. Armor of Contempt. We've got lots of enemies coming on in. Let's get it up in front. Alright, Drazhoath, keep moving up. Oh, no. We'll cast one of these to try to cancel it. And then we'll get all sorts of weird miscasts. Drop this one down up front here. Belial, go ahead and hit him with a flashbang. Ow, ouch. What happened? What happened to my poor Granite Guard? Oh, you. Comet of Cassandora. You shouldn't have. Bring yourself on over. We'll use some Cathay whenever necessary. Looks like our line's doing just fine for itself, though. Doom Train's taking some damage. Pull it on away. Skullcracker, go deal with those skirmishers. Extra speed you need. Not scared of you boys even a little bit. Then another Ash Storm on everyone fighting with Krokgar. Don't move further forward. Dark Subjugation on Krokgar. Switch up your targets there. Use your grenade where it's the most useful. Yeah, we definitely need to deal with the guys up front. Shoots Ravagers, deal with these fools. Then here comes another Comet Run. Oh, it's just lightning. Luckily, they did manage to escape. Skullcracker, come on back towards the line. Use some Cathay. But where at? I think he needs stabbing. Bring yourself on in to help out with that. All these guys here need stabbing. Go to the back line there. All of our archer get on in. Ogre's attack! Not the ogre voice actor, in case you didn't know. We'll go for Flames of Asgore on these cavalry trying to move in on our train. Gotta wait for more of them to actually clump up. You know what? Instead, we'll go for an Overcast. Flames of Asgore over here as all these Saurus move in. Summon the Cathay in to help out with. Never mind, they got annihilated. Keep things slow-mo. The Cathay can kind of stop the archers moving in then. That'll work. Mochi's angry that I'm not playing with the cats, so she's gonna attack her sisters there. Y'all want to calm down? There's already lots of carnage going on. Blast the guns. Alright, well. Misclicks. Be misclicks. Burn and blast some fire breath at these guys. Shoots Ravagers through. In fact, we'll bring them through all the way. Sneaky gets. Bring y'all in. Where's my magma cannon? Get you some better targets over here. There's lots of Saurus. Armor of Contempt for everyone that's in combat up now. You guys start ripping shots where you can. Let's get out of the way. Keep sniping. Some lads that are fleeing on away. We need all of our archers and the wolf archers to come help out with all the different pterodons. Oglacons will get you in a melee with these Skeek skirmishers. Skeek skirmishers will lose that fight quite badly. Keep moving. More Flames of Asgore. Definitely gonna lose some laborers, but that's what they're there for. Full HASHUT's Ravagers back. And move yourself up. I'm gonna stand here to make sure this mage is gone, so you chase him off. Give the melee reflection to the Skullcracker, and actually we're gonna drag the Skullcracker away into these other units here. Hit the power. Archers pull back. Belial, we need the flashbang down. Get him, get him. Get those grenade shots in there. You guys start blasting. Confirm. Finish Krotgar off. It's like Gordo's had a bad time fighting Krotgar. Fair enough. He's a deadly lad. Alright, I think the fools are starting to lose it. Charge on in. Hold for just a little longer. I'm going to drop another Flames of Asgore right on top of this position here. Well, there's no escape. Only the void. Bloodbreaker's coming back so you don't get wiped out by our own units there. Amazing. Keep chasing off those pterodons. Ogre Bulls, come on down into combat. Skullcracker, you too. You too. Oh no. Swiggity swoogity. Enemy troops. Does that look like a troop to you? That's the wood chipper. That is your end. Alright, everyone. There's some archers that still haven't figured out what it means to be afraid. Go show them. Another enemy lord has been wounded. Let's not get too much friendly fire in with our Doom Train here. Let's charge into melee. Extra speed. Drazhoath, come on back. We don't really need the Armor of Contempt for anyone else, but we are going to continue to chase off the rest of these forces. It looks like some of the archers haven't still figured out victory. There we go. There's the win. We're still going to chase off as many of these lizard men as we can, and I'll catch y'all back at the campaign map. Another marvelous victory. 3 more armies crushed, and we should have plenty more labor to head on back to the capital. Get them on back on the trains. Oh, look, there's Imric. He's back. And he is recruiting. Saurus Smiter. We have extra control and more melee defense. Not bad. No, I think we move everyone forward here. Only issue is we would get most likely attacked by both forces. Drazhoath should be able to actually replenish just fine, though. So let's move on and attack and mock corrects. Decisive victory with low casualties. We will give this one to the... If we give this to auto-resolve, we will lose more. So let's go ahead and quickly fight this, lose nothing, and then claim the settlement. Right, then we got the same formation. That makes it way easier. Set them up like so. And battle begin. Let's go ahead and set up the groups just so it makes it easier on us to know who's who. And battle begin. Magma Cannon. Go ahead and delete their lord there. Drazhoath, come on over the top. So you guys way out on the side. Nice shot. Wait, I'll go ahead and just slow everything down. Enjoy. Probably won't get as much damage, but anything that does get hit is going to take extra for being a resistance to fire. Let's drop you guys' overall melee defense. Start blasting these skirmishers. Ravagers destroyed those pterodons. Well done there, lads. Go ahead and get some more cannon fire in. That looks a good spot. Don't run. You're making this more embarrassing for yourself. Nice shot. Go ahead and make sure we do eliminate the Lord there. Let's zoom up. I'm just going to keep running away. I mean, I don't blame them. Let's make sure the laser guns are in too. Pull you guys on back. Blast these guys next. You go ahead and take some shots too. There we go. They finally decided that it's not worth it to run. Get some reflection on there as well. Alright, that group is broken. Gotta wait for the reinforcements to arrive. Now they're broken too. Yeah, we definitely await the reinforcements. Nice shot. Let's zoom on over with the train. Drazhoath with the train can easily handle this. Beat things up. Oh, and they march. Alright, well in that case, a bit of Ash Storm. And a bit of Cinder Breath. That did alright. Throw a Burning Wrath out of 2, just because why not? Welcome to the gun show. And there's the victory. Yeah, we would lose units. Get out of here. Yeah, 0 lost. We made it crush the last defenders. We'll go ahead and ship them on back. 19 or nothing. That's fine with me. Our convoy's completed too without a single battle. Well, that's great and all. I'm a bit sad about it. We have the Demon's Tongue Dreadquake Mortar now. Ooh. Alright, Drazhoath. We need to claim this settlement right away. Mine. So we already have a single factory in here. We may just make this an entire factory district. We'll make another factory. Evan is now on a Great Taurus, which is amazing. A much more deadly hero now, for Lord. Move on closer to Drazhoath. Be nice. Good replenishment. And over here with Drazhoath, let's go ahead and give ourselves the Demon's Tongue with the Dreadquake Mortar. Flamethrower on the front. 2.3 thousand missile strength. Sold. This has 1 ammunition, which I'm sure is just the flamethrower on the front. I don't mind. Give me. Is a whole train army now. Alright, Kevin. Go for Ash Storm, as it is most likely the best of your spells there, so we want an access to another one. Belial will give you the restock for our Demon's Tongue, and then Scarred Veteran.
Drazhoath.
Finally have an opportunity to give some extra ammunition back to something that needs it. Your Legion sounds like a good idea. Keep going towards Deadly Onslaught. He's doing fine for himself in battle, but this would just ensure that he smashes whatever he's after. Now that we have access to the Cathay, though, let's go for Master of Hell. And then we can start removing some of our Hobgoblin Archers here. Replacing them with either Blunderbusses or the Fire Glaives, and then replacing our actual Chaos Dwarf Warriors with Infernal Guard. Drazhoath, we had 1 more point then. Yeah, let's just grab the Weir Legion. Get that bonus versus infantry for all of our Infernal Guard. That includes the Glaive units too. As well as the Immortals. Well, we could grab some Cathay while we're here. I am very tempted to. We may have to shuffle the armies up just a bit. Some of the war machines can go over to the other, and we'll keep Cathay in this one. It's gonna take 4 turns though, so we may just have to do that at another time. We've actually handled the enemy. Charcoal Forge. You need a cheap, readily available source of coals for the furnace? Then burn the forest down. Sold. Well, this was a good choice too, because this allows us to actually get more armaments in the local province, so we can really, really double down on the amount of weapons we're producing. Sweet. Ringo Rakkas came stock with the gunsmiths. We'll go ahead and actually upgrade this to a factory. If Imric wants to come on over and fight, I'm more than happy to take him up on that option. Gore does. Let's get more speed for your lads to maximum. They are moving now. 45
Eku's Katalhuk.
and 124 for the Hobgoblin Raiders. Those boys are moving. We could upgrade Spike Peak too. It wouldn't be all that much. So we want to though. Ah, here we go. Just in time. A caravan. They approach us.
Only before dragons.
Good to hear. How about before our massive cannons? Close defeat. Oh, you poor fools. Alright. They've got more units than we do, but we have all of the magic. So let's start our deployment, and they're going to all sit over there as they normally do for this this map. Perfect. Goblin laborers up front to absorb the errors with their heads. Orc laborers behind. Hobgoblin archers in the center, and then the overseer, or the two prophets. Demonsmith, prophet. Yeah, we'll grab all of them. You guys in guard mode. You two in a group. That'll begin. We need to keep them in over here because it's easier to drop all the Dreadquake nonsense on top of them. Searing Doom and Fireball. So not the best spells. Searing Doom is alright. Those Plague of Rust can actually help our laborers do some damage. Gonna spread these guys out on the back here. Almost time for the Dreadquake. How far away can I cast? Quite a ways. Keep things on up a bit. Alright. And now, while they're all getting ready, right before they start firing on our lines, that's when I'll actually let's drop the Dreadquake here. And then we'll go ahead and eliminate one of the other units of archers. There's several guys all lined up over here. Give them a cannon. This poor group of halberdiers was wiped out. No one else really took too much damage. Let's go ahead and have both of you guys start firing those flare pistols at this poor fool. Goblins, your job is to bog down the archers. Orcs, get around and fight the halberdiers. Alright, you guys move up, fight these crossbowmen. Drop some metal spell in on top of these Jade Warrior halberdiers here. Chuck a fireball at this plumped up line. Did some alright damage. Let's go ahead and get the Armor of Contempt down on everyone that's moving up. Won't block all of the damage, but it'll block a fair bit. These guys primed. These guys primed as well. Deal with these peasant archers first. Shot at, that's fine. Go ahead and shut them down. Don't want to summon the Cathay just yet. There will come a time. Get in that fight there. You guys work your way on in. And now it's time. The Cathay show themselves. Eliminate those crossbowmen. More metal spells. Enjoy. You are the green tide. It's an interesting color scheme. These look like the worst kind of the sour gummy worms you get. Ugh. Lemon lime. Go ahead and blast some more cannon shots through these peasant archers in the back to shut them down. And then we Dreadquake for the sake of it. Enjoy. These guys went away. Let's give them a bit of melee damage resistance. I missed the Dreadquake. How sad. That was the most accurate one that has ever fallen. Shots in there where you can. Send the laborers through. Send the Cathay through. Ignore those halberdiers. I don't think they were singing the song. Alright, well, the Cathay have given up. Spicy danger noodles fizzle on away. You guys got this. Drop the armor on the Jade Warriors. There goes that unit of handgunners there. We just gotta chase off the archers. Chappos get on the back. Give them a stab. Oh, look at them, they're ready. Everyone's got an Achilles. Wait, he's better than them. Oh, not that guy, though. Give him the old smack. It's Armor of Contempt, all of these guys that are in combat currently. Oh, can I not get all of them? Oh, sad. Just get these ones, then. If you're targeting, you guys go ahead and come on over with your flare pistols. Those peasant spearmen are going to try you. Show them what a bad idea it is. More metal spells. Let's drop them in right here on these halberdiers, who are fighting in position, thankfully for us. Our laborers are starting to run out of leadership. These peasant archers have just enough health. Come on over and scare them off. Bring yourself up and around. Let's drop the armor on these halberdiers. Alright, those laborers are done. Fair enough. We'll work our way over to you eventually, don't you worry. Ready to weekend to dodge that gunpowder. Dodging bullets isn't easy, but we'll make it happen. Drop some more metal spells in there. Keep ripping through those peasant long spears. Get those archers instead if you can there. Handgunners are done. They're done. Perfect. There goes the caravan. Awesome. Well, they're going to try to flee on away. I'm going to hunt them down, and I will catch you all in a second. Whether they wanted it or not, they lost their entire convoy. We're going to go ahead and claim theirs. Captain's Orzonagrund. He does another caravan dance and fades on away into nothing. Well done, a Thunderskull. We'll put you in encampment to get maximum amount of replenishment. Up to the north. Worked out just fine. We gain, what was it? We got another manufacturing point here. What did we gain? Oh, extra one for the missile units, because we got more fire glaives, perhaps? Let's find out. I think the Preceptor has gone off, or one of the events has, and it's not told us which one it was. We got 1 extra units of blunderbusses here. 3. I'm missing something. Maybe it just didn't notify us before, and it did now. Either way, we get extra powder for all of our missile units if we so wish. We have 1 of each, which would give us a little bit of upkeep. Give them quite a bit more damage. So you know what? We should give them extra powder. Apply that right away. Perfect. And with that victory over the caravan of Cathay, I am out of time for today. I have been at Space Wars War. Remember to leave a like for the light god and a sub for the sub thone, and I will see you on the next one.